Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius, May 10, 2025. The moon moves into your sign today, signaling more interactivity and the need for emotional engagement for a couple of days. You quite suddenly pay more attention to your unmet needs, and you're particularly resourceful and dynamic. The moon in your sign tends to animate and perhaps exaggerate your emotions so that you pay more attention to them. In truth, you may only be seeking a bit of feedback or validation for your feelings now. Today's transits can point to some indecision, but this doesn't stop you from enjoying yourself. While self-directed activities fare the best today, you're gaining others' cooperation easily. Asserting yourself comes naturally and goes over very well. It's an excellent time for motivation and focus. A very long-term trend is appearing with the movement of a far-off celestial object. Juno, the asteroid of marriage and loyalty, is dancing through the depths of space. This celestial object holds ties to how we interact in our relationships. As she spins sweetly in a retrograde through Sagittarius, she will take on the characteristics of the Archer. This will encourage us to pursue a union that honors and respects commitments to others. Freedom, spontaneity, and expression will be absolutely paramount now and in the future. Prepare to notice this energy echoing ever so slightly in the time to come. Your intellect, especially your memory, will be sharp and useful. If any thorny problems have been troubling you, give them a second look. The persistence of these issues has meaning for you. This is a great day for recognition. Have you been a strong team player, a diligent worker, or an uncomplaining family member lately? Today, that recognition you've been trying to go without may float towards you, so take it in, and don't be self-effacing. In fact, you're probably not giving yourself enough credit. What is the most positive thing you could do for yourself today? If it's getting a little exercise, that would be highly recommended. Financial security is something that is very important. This day brings you the vibration that is conducive to enhancing this area of your life. Consider the family's income and expenses to see if there are ways to increase available cash flow, especially if there seems to be a shortage. Rework your budget and talk with all the members of the household. LD for ideas and wishes. Families that come together on the subject of material gains and financial concerns are better off than those who don't. As the moon returns to Libra today, this is not just the chance that you get every 4 weeks to check in and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, but with the changing cosmic conditions from when it was here just 4 weeks ago. While over the coming days this will pick up on the strong influences on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence, but with a sense of nostalgia in the mix this time. This will also reveal a rise in focus on your relationships and the importance, especially over the next few days, of having the communication lines open. Mercury is still separating from an alignment with Chiron in your relationship sector yesterday that saw the planets of communication and healing come together, when the moon returns for its monthly visit to Libra, and the timing couldn't be better. While this will give the spirit of romance and especially a sense of romantic nostalgia a boost, over the coming days this will put pressure on a balance between your own and your relationship needs. Fortunately, while Mercury, the planet of communication, is still in your communication sector. Aquarius, connection starts with authenticity. Your quote of the day: "The future begins with truth." Your color of the day is neon teal, bright and unique. Lucky numbers: 3, 9, 18. Today offers a moment of alignment. Say what you mean. A new idea might feel risky but worthwhile. Share something that matters to you. Stay weird. Stay real. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 10, 2025. If this message found its way to you today, take a moment to breathe it in because it holds something for you. Whether you're easing into your morning with coffee, catching a quiet moment in the afternoon, or winding down at night, this is a reminder that you're part of something meaningful. You're growing, you're learning, and even on the days when it doesn't feel like it, you're making progress. Today's cards are the Star, 6 of Cups, the Chariot, 2 of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Together, these cards create a story about healing, momentum, balance, and bold leadership. They're encouraging, and they invite you to step into your personal power with hope, reflection, and direction. We begin with the Star, which brings a beautiful, gentle energy of hope and restoration. This card shows up when we need to remember that healing is possible, and that even after the storm, there is light. Maybe you've come through something tough emotionally, mentally, or physically, and today you're reminded that you're not only recovering, but you're also becoming someone stronger, more aligned, and more luminous because of it. The Star is about faith, not blind faith, but the kind rooted in experience. It says, "You've been through the night. Now, look up. There's a path ahead, and you are ready to walk it." Next comes the Six of Cups, which brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional reflection. This card often brings up memories, both joyful and bittersweet. Have you been thinking about the past recently? Maybe reconnecting with someone, revisiting an old passion, or simply reflecting on who you used to be? This card encourages you to find warmth in those memories without getting stuck in them. Sometimes the past shows up to remind us of what still matters to our hearts. And sometimes it reminds us how far we've come. Either way, let yourself feel whatever arises. It's okay to revisit what made you who you are. It can be a powerful way to reclaim parts of yourself. Then we move into the energy of the Chariot, a card of momentum and willpower. This is your green light. If you've been waiting for a sign to move forward with a decision, a project, or a shift in your life, this is it. The Chariot doesn't suggest chaos or recklessness. Instead, it asks you to harness your focus, align your head and heart, and drive toward your goals with confidence. Even if you're not sure how the road will twist and turn, trust that you've got the strength and direction to navigate it. Sometimes progress is about showing up with clarity, day after day. The Two of Pentacles speaks to the balancing act that many of us are performing right now. Life can feel like a juggling act: work, personal goals, relationships, self-care, and this card recognizes that it's not always easy to keep everything flowing smoothly. But it also reminds us that balance doesn't mean perfection. It means prioritizing what truly matters, and letting the rest shift when it needs to. Maybe today you need to give yourself permission to let one thing go, or to pause and reassess where your energy is best spent. Balance is an ongoing dance, not a fixed point, and you're allowed to adjust as you go. Finally, we have the King of Wands, a card that radiates vision, charisma, and leadership. This energy is bold and self-assured, and it's here to remind you that you have what it takes to lead, whether that means leading others, leading a creative vision, or simply leading yourself through a transformative time. This king doesn't wait for permission. He acts from purpose, with passion and direction. Maybe there's something stirring in you, a new idea, a desire to speak up, or the courage to claim your space in a bigger way. Let the King of Wands be a mirror, showing you what you're capable of when you trust your fire. So what does all this mean for your day? It's a beautiful mix of healing and forward motion, of remembering where you've been while daring to pursue where you're going. There's space today for both tenderness and power, for reflection and action. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to move boldly towards something brighter, even if you're still healing from what came before. What part of this message spoke to you the most? Are you resonating with the Star's quiet hope, the Chariot's determination, or maybe the bold energy of the King of Wands? I'd love to hear in the comments. Share your thoughts, your current intentions, or even a memory that's been coming up for you lately. When we speak our truths, we give others permission to do the same. And remember, wherever you are in your journey today, your presence is meaningful. The path you're walking is yours alone, but you're not walking it alone. There are others out here, just like you, navigating the same wild beauty of being human. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep shining.